Hello, Cancer. Welcome to June. And for those of you who are joining me for the first time, my name is Kimberly, and you can reach me at gardenwitchtarot@gmail.com for a personal reading. My prices will be below. Thank you so much for those of you who are visiting me again. And thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, comments. I appreciate it all. So we're going to start out for you, Cancer, with a general love reading for you, my Cancer friends. So what have we got for Cancer in their love lives for the beginning part of June? We've got the Son of Swords just made an appearance. So you could be dealing with an air sign, a person, or a personal truth. That is the Knight of Swords, maybe an offer from an air sign. Okay. What have we got for Cancer from the 1st through the 15th of June 2017 in their love lives? Need one more shuffle for Cancer. Okay. Okay, so the overall energy that we have is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you are coming to the end of a cycle, possibly with an earth sign, or this could be that some of you need to be focusing on finances rather than romance, or maybe you're involved with an earth sign person and maybe things are just a little upside down right now. So we're going to do a card for you, Cancer, and then 3 clarifiers. So the situation. Okay. So we've got everything in reverse, Cancer. The situation is the Sun in reverse. So the Sun is about something new and wonderful happening, light being shed on a situation, mastering a task of some sort. So for you, Cancer, this is pertaining to your romantic situation, and either you're looking for some sort of light to be shed on the situation, or there's just not, you're not seeing the truth of what you feel like you need to see. And for some of you, you're longing for something new, maybe a new start with somebody, a fresh beginning, and you just don't have the means to make that happen for some of you. So in the clarifying cards, we've got the Mother of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then the Father of Wands in reverse also. So I think it's very interesting. There's a strong fire energy. So the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and we've got the Mother and the Father here. So definitely could be male or female, but both of these are in the reverse. So for some of you who are dealing with an air sign, specifically a Leo or an Aries, it could be that maybe an Aries for some of you, a Leo for another, but this person, it's like you feel like they're maybe shallow or sneaky, with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Like they won't reveal themselves to you, or Like you feel like you have to be extremely protective of yourself around this person. And it's like this energy, this negative energy is, it's just kind of like all over you. So you're feeling very protective of yourself. I feel like Cancer, that this may be you kind of in the middle, not wanting to reveal your own truths, or kind of like sneak out of this situation, because this energy, and this sun that's in reverse, you know, this is more fire energy in its elemental form. So it could be that you're just feeling like totally surrounded by this overpowering person, and it could just be that it's too much. You know, like the fire signs, Leo and Aries and Sagittarius too, they're very adventurous people, lots of activity, and it could be that it's just like, you know, fire and water can make some very can make smoke. You know, it can be very sexy and seductive, but it's like it's drowning you, and you're like, I've got to protect myself from this, because I'm just, you know, it's too much fire. There's not like a balance between the fire and the water to make the smoke. It's just like all fire, and it's like dousing, you know, it's burning up all of your energy. All your water is, you know, boiled off and turned into steam and flowing away in the breeze, because you're just very overpowered by all this fire, and it's not a good thing for you. So I was trying to get some clarification here, and these two cards popped out. The Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10th card in the Major Arcana, and then the 10 of Cups in reverse. And this is a beautiful card in this deck, even in this is the Wild Unknown by Kim Krans, and I love some of these cards because even when they're upside down, you can still see the balance. And I think that really helps us focus on the fact that the 10 is the end of a cycle. It's time for the cycle to end, especially when this is in reverse. And so you've got the Wheel of Fortune and then the 10 of Cups in reverse. And so I feel like there's a cycle that needs to come to an end. And with this Cups, with Cancer being a water sign, I feel like, again, that you've just been doused, or not doused, like burned up. Fire, water does the dousing, and the fire, you know, burns the water away. And it's like you want something new. You want a new beginning, possibly with this, whoever has such this strong fire energy. But it's like you just feel like you can't even be yourself in this situation. Or maybe you don't want a new beginning. Maybe you're just ready for it to be over. Okay, so we're just going to clarify all these cards, actually. Excuse me. Okay, so with the Sun card that's in reverse, we have the Chariot. So there's definitely like a feeling of you wanting to find some balance and then move forward. And I get the feeling like it's moving on, not just moving forward, but moving on. And there's a lot of major arcana cards here. There's the Sun, and then all of these clarifiers are major arcana cards. So there's the Devil over the Mother of Wands, the Tower with the Seven of Swords that's in reverse, and then the High Priestess in reverse with the Father of Wands. So far in this reading, we have the Sun card, the Chariot, the Devil, the Tower, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. So there's 6 cards, 6 major arcana cards here. The Devil that's here with this Mother of Wands is about making a choice between sticking with what you know because it's comfortable for you, or moving on. Like there's a certain amount of fear in moving on from a situation that we know isn't healthy, and the familiar can be comfortable. But if this energy that's around you, this fire energy, is burning off all your water and making you feel super protective of yourself, then it's not healthy. So this isn't going to resonate with everybody. This is only going to resonate with a few people. But the Tower is the card that's here with this Seven of Swords that's in reverse. So I feel like you really want to make a change and move on. We've got now the Sun with the Chariot and the Tower, and the Seven of Swords. So it's like you're keeping it to yourself that you just really desperately want out of the situation. And it's like you can't find the balance. You want to find the balance, some sort of balance within yourself so that you can move on. Just like build a bridge, walk over it and burn it, and don't look back. And then with the Father of Wands that's in reverse, we've got the High Priestess that's also in reverse. And the High Priestess is about making a good judgment, like sound judgment, using the information that you have. It's almost like this, like you're staying in this situation because it's comfortable or familiar to you, even though you know it's like crushing your spirit, and you want to move on, but you need to find the balance because you don't see anything growing from this situation. And the Wheel of Fortune is here, along with the Ten of Cups in reverse. So I feel like it's time for you to, throw some more water on this situation with these cups. Get back to your element. Get back in your element. Find a way to move forward in your element. Okay, this card is coming out for everybody. So we've got the Six of Cups. So it's like you're looking back on this situation, and there's this sense of nostalgia for you. Like there is comfort there. This is a situation. This is not a situation this isn't a new situation. This is a situation that has been ongoing. So for those of you who are in a new relationship, this likely does not apply. But this is a situation that you're looking back and it's like you're holding on. You're holding on to the past, what was good about this situation in the past. And with the Sun card here, it looks like it was. At one point, this situation, and it could be a new situation for some of you. It looks like in the beginning of this situation, it was very hopeful and helpful, and it really made you feel good, and maybe that's why you let yourself get so caught up in all this fire energy, is because it felt so good, and maybe you needed that break. Sometimes we need to let somebody else kind of, you know, lead the carriage for a while, or, you know, drive, you know, the steering wheel, you know, because we can drive and drive, and that gets very exhausting. And then sometimes it's like, okay, I'm going to sit here, and it's time for me to enjoy the ride rather than be the driver. But it's like it's overwhelmed you and kind of taken over in a way that's not healthy, and you need to get back to your own element so that you can move forward in a productive way, whether that's with this person or not with this person. But something sudden needs to change in order for you to get back to you, to your water element. So that's what I've got for you, Cancer. We're going to move on to a general reading now. For Cancer, for the beginning of June, what do we have for Cancer? June 1st through 15th, 2017. What have we got for Cancer? The beginning part of June, 2017. What is going on with Cancer? Our Cancerian friends. Okay. So the overall energy is the Knight of Swords in reverse. So there's some sort of truth that you're waiting for the truth to come out, or you don't want to move forward. The Knight of Swords is a quick moving knight. He has his truth and he moves forward with it. And it's like you either don't want to come forward with your own personal truth, so you're kind of stagnant for some of you, or you're waiting for some sort of clarification to come, and it's not coming as quickly as you would like it, or maybe not at all. Okay. Okay. So the situation is justice. So this could be you or another person that you're dealing with, or just the situation. It's like you're trying to find balance in some way. Okay. Or it could be that there's a Libra that you're dealing with, and the obstacle is the Empress. So there's no new life in this situation. There's no or it could be an Aries. The Emperor is an Aries, but the Empress is the female counterpart to that. So it could be, for some of you, a female Aries is kind of what's keeping you from your balance, or an Aries person. It could be there's been a pregnancy, an unexpected pregnancy. In the foundation, we have the Hierophant, which is about following tradition, learning new things, perhaps going back to school, but some sort of pursuit of knowledge or truth, or following with tradition. It can be about marriage. So some of you are trying to find a balance, and maybe there is an unexpected baby and that's kind of throwing things off because it's not expected. So in the recent past, we have the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Wands is a victory card. And with the Six of Wands, this witch, like, she's come out victorious, and she's sharing the spoils of her success with the people around her. So it could be that there's been a success, but somebody's not sharing in that success. Or it could be that there was a success that you were expecting to happen and it didn't happen. So what you're coming into is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is about needing to rest, to find the truth in a situation, or waiting for the truth to come out in a situation, which again, with this Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like you're waiting. And so in the energy that you're moving into is the Lovers in reverse. And so the Lovers could be, you could be dealing with a Gemini as well. Or it could be about a love situation that's either stagnant or on hold. This also could be about a choice that you need to make, but I really feel like this is more of a emotional situation, and I'll tell you why. Because in the outcome we have the Two of Cups, so that's good. But how you see yourself is the Ace of Wands. So you feel like you're ready to take some sort of action and like be filled with wonder. Or it's like, again, you've got this fire energy. The Empress is here. You're seeing yourself as the Ace of Wands, like you've harnessed this fire energy for yourself. But what's in your environment, or how people are seeing you, is, you know, backed up against a tree, and all the wands are spent because this is like a magic spell that's gone awry. So and it's in reverse, so it looks like other people are seeing that you're out of your element, and it's like you feel okay with this maybe, but other people are just saying, what's going on with Cancer? They're totally out of their element. And again, it's like you've been so consumed by this fire energy. It's like holding you back from seeing the truth of just how out of balance kind of your situation is. And then in your hopes and fears, you've got the Three of Wands in the reverse. So it's like the Three of Wands is about actively waiting, like waiting for your ships to come in. And it's like you're afraid to that you're going to keep waiting and waiting and waiting. And I feel like you've been waiting for something to happen, for something good to come. Searching for the truth, the knowledge, wanting to do big things that are exciting, feeling like you have the power to do that. But other people are just seeing that you're kind of out of your element. And I think you're afraid that you'll kind of lose your momentum that you have with this fire energy. But the outcome is the Two of Cups. And so this is typically about, you know, a love celebration, finding love. It can be about making a decision finally. So in the very near future, we've got the Lovers in reverse. I feel like for some of you, you may feel like you're in a situation where you feel like you've met your twin flame or a soulmate of some sort. and it's been new and exciting. I feel like this is a fire sign, either an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm leaning more toward Aries. That this reading, these two readings together, and this I think feel is an extension of the last reading. I feel like this is really dealing with an Aries person for a lot of you, and it's like maybe you're married to this person, and but they're kind of standing in your way of finding balance. Things are out of balance. This Justice card is here, and it's in the upright. So there needs to be balance. But what's standing in the way of the balance is this Empress, this Aries. Okay, this fire sign person. Could be an unexpected pregnancy or a wanted pregnancy, but then it wouldn't be an obstacle. And you've been waiting and trying to meditate with the Hierophant here and the Four of Swords. But really, it's like you're trying this new power. You've got this offer of excitement. You're excited about it, but it's just burning through you, and you're tired of waiting, and you're afraid that you're going to just be waiting and waiting and waiting. But the Two of Cups is coming, and the thing about the Two of Cups is that the cups are water, and water is your element, Cancer. So again, I think you need to get back to your own energy here. And these two cards just fell out. Look, the Tower again. The Tower card, something's got to change. And then we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So the Five of Wands is about, these witches are not working together. They're bickering, they're arguing. When it's in reverse, this tells me that it's kind of petty, silly bull. But something has got to give. And look, in this Lovers card, right in the middle of it is a fire. And it's not working for you. And what does work for you is the Cups. So I really feel like the message here, Cancer, is that you need to deal with the situation using your own element. Like, you need to stop doing things the way that you're doing them now. And know that like, don't engage in petty bickering. Don't engage in petty arguing with anybody. But don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to shake it up. Don't be afraid to shake it up, because right now it's like you're just consumed with this fire. What's this? Three of Wands. Okay, so then we've got the World in reverse. So you're afraid that you're not going to get what you want in this situation. It's like you're trying so hard to be an Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius, or like you're trying so hard to master fire, and maybe secretly even you know that this is just not working for you. And you're afraid that you're not going to get what you want. You're afraid that you want so many good things, you know. You want to offer or get the world out of this situation, but this cycle's not completing, or maybe you're afraid that you can't end the cycle. like you can't make something new happen in this situation and keep the situation. And it looks like there has been some good things that have happened in the past, but somehow they've gotten kind of convoluted. And I just really feel like the way to really get what you need out of this situation, Cancer, is to get back somehow to being yourself in this situation. And don't engage in bickering or arguing, you know, and this sudden change, this could be you getting back to your water element, to that deep emotion, that caring spirit that you have, where you want to care for other people and show them, you know, the depth of yourself. Okay, so we're going to do an oracle card from the Oracle of E. I need a card for Cancer, please. And this is it. This is the 29th card, and it says Got an Owie. So let's read what this says. The 29th card, Got an Owie. Hope you can hear Bob Marley singing in the distance, because despite what appears to be a physical blip right now, every little thing's gonna be all right. This is a time of sweet, sweet healing, a time of renewal. Take a step back, put your feet up, and soak in the restorative power of the universe. Go to your happy place. Let the water flow over you in your mind, however you're meditating. Be awash in water, and that is your element. Let that heal you. Get back to your element, Cancer, and everything will turn out okay. Okay?